Welcome back to Whassup Wrestling, or Wally Weasel, and here we are with some more Whassup Wrestling. Today is the special 100th episode of Whassup Wrestling, and in case you're thinking we're going to be anything of that like, nope, we are just going to have some fun. And yeah, part of that fun is doing a battle royale with additional commentary. So commentary is already turned on. Music is turned down, so there will be no music, mainly because after all of this is over and done, I am actually going to edit this at some point over the weekend. So don't expect this to come up as an episode until like maybe Friday, or not Friday, because today is Friday, Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday morning at the latest, because I'm also going to be recording Survivor Series tomorrow. Yes, I am that far ahead, everybody, and I am a bit surprised by that. But yeah, I am all the way up to recording Survivor Series, which is about, a month from now, November 15th. So yeah. Don't worry, nothing will be spoiled because we're not going to be entering universe mode. We're just going to be doing everything in play. So, no, we're not going to mixed match arena. Yeah, we got our Christmas Chaos thing because, it's obvious. The next event is Christmas Chaos after Survivor Series. It's just a thing, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do the house show, Bikini Party Summer, right. Fall Brawl, okay, house show. No, what's the wrestling? Wait. This is going to be an 8-man battle royal. This is going to be a standard affair battle royale. This is the women's battle royale, yes. So, when it comes to selecting individuals, because it's going to be like Whassup Wrestling versus WWE. So, let's see here. Who we got? Start things off. We have Aaron Reed. And then we'll get onto Summer Holly Madison. We'll get onto my choices for the 4 representatives of WWE soon enough. And the same thing applies for the other Battle Royale we're going to be doing as our main event. Okay, and then one more Whassup Wrestling representative. Queen Zelina, because she signed to Whassup Wrestling. In case you're wondering, there is a reference on Queen Zelina and Dakota Kai being a tag team. That is by the fact that they do run a podcast together. Hence their tag team name as well. It's not the Chess Club. It's supposed to be like Z-Girl and... Shoot, it's been a little while, but... Z-Girl and... I can't remember what Dakota Kai's name is. Eep. But it's a fun little podcast. All right, anyways, now, for Whassup Wrestling representatives. Essentially, I went with individuals that I felt would have the most amount of commentary behind them, because I want the commentary to be active. As such, we start off with... And by most representative, I'm thinking of like around 2023. So Becky Lynch was pretty big. I mean, she's still fairly big, but Rachel Rodriguez, no, she did not come. I don't think she became big until just recently. Think the same for Liv Morgan. She's big now, but not as big then. Who is big is Charlotte Flair. I know she's a bit divisive, but again, she's a big name. at the time. And speaking of big names, of course, Bayley. And last but not least will be the wild card entry, Trish Stratus. Yes, for long-term Whassup Wrestling fans, they will know that Trish Stratus technically did win a Battle Royale to earn herself a contract within Whassup Wrestling. She had a short feud with Lady Chaos, and then that was basically it. So, whose side is she on? Okay, so there we go. Let's start the match. And I'm going to hope that this works. I tested it before recording and doing the stream at the same time, because it's just going to be easier rather than just downloading the entire the stream later and then cutting it up. Okay, so full. Go. Recording. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wait, no, this isn't Wally Weasel. This is Whassup Wrestling here for our 100th episode.
Contest is an 8-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Bray, Ireland, Aaron Reed.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Really? I don't think so. I mean, this match was only just announced a few moments ago there, Cole. Maybe try again. Aaron Reed, who is actually a competent competitor here in Whassup Wrestling, trained, of course, by Kaio, or at least recently, former #1 contender to the Vixens Championship.
Look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Well, she certainly does, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. She is a very competitive fighter. She has been rather on an undefeated streak during her initial run, but when she went up with Hollywood Haley J, her luck certainly ran out. Byron, Corey, you got anything to say? Any generic lines about, how she looks ready for this one? No? Just going to leave it to me?
And from New Zealand, Holly Madison.
We talk a lot about locker room dynamics. You'll never hear a single negative thing backstage about this superstar.
Well,
very
what
true.
Happens when you treat your fellow superstars with respect. They respect you right back.
There are no awards for congeniality here in WWE. That respect means nothing if you lose.
A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
Well, here's hoping. I mean, she is also the leading force behind the Team Resistance, taking on the Council in just a few weeks' time at Survivor Series. So we will see if her good deeds indeed prove fruitful, or as you were mentioning there, Byron, or I believe Corey. Yes, Corey. Whether or not they will be detrimental to her.
And from Carson City, Nevada, Roxanne Stevenson.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
Roxy Stevenson certainly has a colored history here in Whassup Wrestling, coming in as a bouncy former stripper turned wrestler, now the personification of, in her opinion, womanhood. She is the women's champion in her mind and heart. She is what every woman should strive to be.
Big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
Okay, Corey, if you interrupt me again, I swear to God, I'm going to leap over this table and just rip your throat out. And, okay, no, we'll calm down here, because I'm not by the table, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm in my own little booth. Happy and safe and sound. So, well, here comes one of the potential wild card entrants.
Head, Saxton, show some respect for the Queen.
Only time I bow my head is when my neck hurts.
And from Queens, New York,
I get it.
Queen Zelina.
All right, I'm going to leave it to you guys.
Possesses over a decade of experience in the ring.
Yeah, you may not like her attitude, but Queen Zelina is a true student of the game, She knows every trick in the book, and knowing those tricks has brought her great success.
What is wrong with Queen Zelina's attitude, Saxton?
Nothing.
Sounds like a real peasant.
Give me about 4 hours, and I'll tell you.
I don't know. She was able to defeat Queen Amazonia in the first round of the Queen of the Ring matchup. A certain surprise, the smallest competitor defeating the biggest.
Called themselves the Queen, but Zelina is the only one with the crown.
Well, we'll see how another Queen feels once she enters this ring. And we'll see how quickly Zelina is able to last, or if she just eliminates herself. Already she has a worried look on her face.
The man is here.
A competitor who never backs down from a fight.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, these days the outfits may be a little fancier, but the passion in Lynch remains the same.
Perhaps the most popular competitor in women's division history.
Well, we'll see how she stacks up to the best of the best in Whassup Wrestling. He's got 3 bona fide Whassup wrestlers inside the ring with her, all of which will be looking for an opportunity to dethrone her.
Out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
Well, we got plenty of competitors on the outside who believe in themselves as well. And as I was saying, anyone who can eliminate Becky Lynch will certainly have a feather in their cap for sure. Here comes the potential challenger to Zelina's crown.
Has arrived.
Behold her majesty.
Well, technically Zelina is already here.
From the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
The personification of majestic elegance, a fearless defender of her crown.
Were you just drooling over Zelina earlier?
We'll bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
She ever win Queen of the
Flair will
Ring?
also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line.
Well, she also has history in Whassup Wrestling. She was one of the competitors in the first ever Whassup Wrestling WWE crossover event, where she faced off and defeated Emily Stratfield at Fastlane. A pay-per-view that was determined to show.
Proudly pulls the strings as the puppet master of the women's division, and will gladly accept anyone who will bow down.
She created her own divine right as the queen,
and intends to cause great pain and suffering to her opposition.
You just can't game plan for this type of brilliance.
You just said that she had no love lost for anyone else around. Now you're saying that anyone who accepts her as a queen, she accepts?
She is a woman who is here to take control.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
You know, Bayley claims that she's the one that built the women's division.
It's a claim Bayley has every right to make. She's the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion in history at 379 days.
Listen, Bayley couldn't be more aggressive. She couldn't be more vicious. And she claims she's a role model for all the women in WWE.
I can't believe Bayley has gone so far as to shave the name of her rival in the back of her head. Who does that?
I can't see it.
Well, those of us that have hair to work with, Saxton, generally try to do mind games like that.
At the same time, I think the women's division has been around for a lot longer than Bayley.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
Saxon, don't speak unless spoken to. God damn it. One more competitor to go.
Time for some stratisfaction.
And their opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus always hungry to take on the best of the best. Always hungry to take on the absolute top competition in WWE.
Stratisfaction guaranteed.
Well, given the way that you guys were kissing ass on Bayley.
Trish has won a lot of matches and looked great doing it. An amazing mix of beauty and brawn.
You're slobbering all over Trish. Jesus Christ, guys.
This battle royal is underway. Superstars will be eliminated until only one winner remains.
Thank you, Cole.
Nothing like a battle royal. You have to be smart, resilient, and most importantly, opportunistic.
Well, Roxy is just punching the air. It's not really opportunistic there.
Talk about devastation.
Decimating the knee.
Oh, ouch.
Snap suplex.
Well, little on little attacks here.
Oh,
Becky
backfire.
reliving her feud with
So much damage
Flair there.
inflicted, and for some reason, she stops the count.
What do you mean stops the count? It's a battle royale, Cole. You just called it.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Blackjack. Way up there. Slam down hard.
Nice hip toss there from Lynch. Becky and Flair trying to keep up their fight.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Just about. Damn, man.
All measured up.
No elimination attempt so far. Oh, spoke too soon.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining.
No eliminations yet. All 8 competitors still in here.
It's locked in.
Interesting.
Suck. Corey, I said,
She's not
shut
gonna
up.
settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
Airport net slam. Staved off that attack. Placed in the corner.
Just reading the names off of Move This, aren't you?
Snap the finger. She's starting to look concerned. Landing with the bulldog. Right in
Who's
the
looking
breadbasket.
concerned?
Right to the kidneys from behind. Into the dragon screw.
Okay, you guys are just calling random moves off the
Round and round
creative wrestler
we
list,
go.
aren't you?
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Well, Lynch going for Bayley. Summer and Roxy keeping up.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Zelina playing possum, I suppose. Otherwise, so she was really taken out.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Bayley fighting back, not going to let Roxy in there.
From behind. Textbook neck breaker.
Bayley in full control here.
With a Bayleyplex.
Summer taken down. No submissions, though.
It's locked in.
This won't win. And can she break out back to her feet? A couple of elbows to the gut and create separation.
Flair retaliating.
And, oh!
Been eliminated.
I believe that was...
A showstopper.
Is that Bayley?
With the spear.
Yes, Bayley eliminated. You guys aren't even going to call that.
Kick places her right in the corner. Oh my! She is just desperately trying to fight out of it.
Another tiny fight over by the ropes.
She's got her cinched in.
Zelina actually smaller than Summer.
Baseball slide drop kick.
Or just a baseball slide. Otherwise known as...
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
So if you're keeping count, it is 4 Whassup Wrestling to 3 WWE.
Cinched in. Heartbreaker.
She's fighting back. Oh my God, what an elbow.
Or perhaps
Frankensteiner.
5-2 again. Don't know where Trish is standing. But Aaron might not be here for long.
Right after the neck. The chain kick for Trish.
These two trading counters and an absolute masterclass. Snap
See the
suplex.
chick kick versus the cat's meow. What's going to come out there?
Becky in full control here.
There it is. Manhandle slam.
And toss her over the top rope.
Opened up an opportunity.
That offense really hitting her hard.
Zelina won't come back after that.
Well, not for a little while at least.
Suplex.
Aaron looking to take out Flair, perhaps.
Uh-oh, watch out! Double.
From Flair, or sorry, Aaron and
Ripped down
Lynch.
to the canvas.
Oh no, stop to the arm.
Uh-oh. Well scouted by Charlotte. Hair pull mat slam.
There it is again. Exact same reflection. Are you guys robots?
Becky Lynch setting up for the Exploder suplex.
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Shot from behind and backbreaker taken down.
Backdrop suplex.
So we have not seen any elimination attempt for a little while here.
Down. What is this superstar looking for? Legs are.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Oh, face first.
This one is all over. Trying to maneuver out. And successfully. Oh, wow. Impactfully, too.
Pair of counters from submission holds, though, just to wear down the opponents.
What a leg sweep.
She begins to stir back up, but doesn't look good.
Oh no, stop to the arm.
She wants to put an end to things here.
And Aaron poised, ready, waiting, pulls Summer down.
Takedown, step through, looking for a submission here. Legs
She's
are
going for a
locked up.
submission.
Uh-oh.
We've seen it too before.
That belongs on a highlight reel. Able to elude. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Becky Lynch almost being eliminated here from the smallest competitor.
Stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
That hefty shot on Roxy, keeping her up on the top. No one taking advantage, though.
She sent flying into the corner. Oh, clothesline.
Lynch is feeling it. Has Charlotte square in her sights.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
And that holds Becky back.
Overhand right lands.
And Roxy now hops off.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Okay, no elimination since Bailey.
To himself in the ropes.
Dragon Slayer.
She's trying one more time.
And blindside on Trish.
Stratus is completely out of it. Another big move.
And another blind,
What a great
another blindside, this time to Aaron.
step there.
And Zelina into the corner.
Coming. Oh, man. Looks like her
Zelina
opponent's
back into the corner.
chiropractor.
Becky Lynch on the move.
And tie up Roxy and Becky. Straight down, reverse DDT. And Aaron just fighting her back into the ropes, towards the ropes. Now turning her attention to Trish. Blonde on blonde action here.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
And another one. Incredible.
Aaron just really showing off her strength.
Oh, quite an effective counter.
This is one of that knee drop though. And Becky Lynch almost eliminated here. Roxy over the top rope.
Followed by natural selection.
Bow to the crown.
And Summer though.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
That's because Roman was paying attention to Roxy.
Feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
And Aaron now again.
Looking for a submission here.
Sharpshooter stomp.
Legs are locked up.
Oh, big stop.
This one has to be over.
Damn near done it to everyone in this matchup so far.
Setting up, rolling through.
And Zelina now.
That's it. Why
Close to the eliminated Kent.
settle for this?
And Zelina is eliminated.
To escape what she
has
does.
been eliminated.
And Roxy's in trouble as well.
And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
You guys want to call some of these eliminations? Or am I on my own here?
Avoids the attack completely.
Now down to 5.
Taken down. What
Oh,
is
sorry,
this superstar
6.
looking for?
Legs are great.
I can
but
count.
now the arms are trapped. This won't end well. Oh, face first.
And Roxy is eliminated as well.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this.
Interesting strategy, utilizing a submission in a Royal Rumble match, but it's effective right now. Oh no, stop to the arm.
Well, now you're actually talking about
She won't fade. She just won't
submission holds
fade.
intelligently.
She keeps fighting.
Anytime they happen during the Rumble, it's like, oh my God, submission holds. Why? And oh, from behind, Summer. Oh, with the arm twisted, heading for the ropes. Very dangerous here.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so. Run right through with the spear.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that. Ooh.
And Summer, inverted Hurricane Rana.
Frankensteiner.
Answering back. She'll get sent out the
And
hard way.
Becky Lynch is eliminated now.
Just got clobbered.
Down to
Unexpected
4.
result there.
2 WWE, 2 Whassup wrestlers.
Man, this place is jumping. There they go.
And Summer.
Suplex.
Well, keep planning your assault for Survivor Series there, Summer. Reed, technically the last representative here from Whassup Wrestling.
Gets that turn back on her.
And Charlotte Flair sent to the ropes, and again, and Aaron with a low drop kick.
Queen changes the direction of that one.
She's firing up, no doubt about it. Setting up, rolling through.
Coda silent.
He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does. Boom. Oh, man, just punishing.
So it is the 3 of the 4 blondes that we've had in this matchup.
Face.
I don't know what that means.
Buster.
Escape just in time.
Face first.
So much brutality with that move tonight.
Aaron countering out, brings Charlotte up. Huge elimination attempt.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. She
Perhaps
returns
here,
the
but no.
favor there.
Charlotte countering out,
The
fighting
front
back.
face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Now focusing in on Trish.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Slap. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did. Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Boom.
We could have an elimination here.
And Charlotte up on the top. Could be saying goodnight. Aaron Reed going to step back and just watch, wait. And Trish, though, fighting back.
Big backdrop.
And Charlotte from behind, but Aaron unable to catch sight of her.
Natural selection.
That has got to be the one.
And Aaron may be saying goodnight here. Being brought to the ropes. Charlotte building up speed, and good night, Aaron.
Demanding respect from her subjects in attendance.
And Trish trying to come in from behind, but Charlotte ready.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Up goes Trish. Trish trying to hold on, but not doing a good job. And out she goes.
Would you look at...
Yes, Charlotte wins. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
So tremendous matchup here. Tremendous way to open up Whassup Wrestling 100. Whassup Wrestling superstars putting on the fight of their life, but once again,
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte wins out
The
over
WWE
Whassup Wrestling.
Universe celebrating this match and the winner.
With that win, they deserve the praise.
This win tonight may have been a career-defining moment. They're definitely celebrating like it was.
We'll see if anyone else from Whassup Wrestling will ever step up to Flair. Well, wasn't that fun, ladies and gentlemen? All right, so there is our first match. I think we'll be doing 2 more, and then we'll do 1 more Battle Royale. But before all that, we're going to turn off commentary because they're not going to be commentating on the next couple matches. I will be commentating on the next couple matches, and they, as I said at the start of the stream, they're going to be random matches. But, yeah, because unfortunately we don't have too much time. Some of these matches can take a fair bit of time. But, yeah, in between these matches, I kind of want to do something fun. So, for now, I'm going to explain the revival of the FTW division. Yes, the FTW division will come back. It will not be utilized from Fight Forever. That was an attempt. It was not a proper attempt, unfortunately, because it did not live up to what I was hoping it would do. Fight Forever character creator, it just sucks. Okay, I think I've been able to create maybe 3 men and 3 women, and then all of a sudden they would start just looking the exact same after that. Yeah, so not going to be using Fight Forever. Instead, I'm going to be using WWE 2K24. Yes, 2K24, because it actually came out on PlayStation Plus for this month of October. So yeah, you can if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can head on over and download the game and all that other stuff. And if you create a superstar, hey, let me know, and they might just become the new FTW champion at some point. So I should also note that even though I won't be using Fight Forever, I will be using the one result of that match from SummerSlam. So Kimberly is the FTW champion. And I know WWE 2K24 does not have men versus women matches. And that is a troubling thing. That is one of the things that I was thinking about. Do I really want to go in that direction? But having the freedom to actually create colorful characters, especially for an FTW division where I'm just going to go crazy, I'm going to be looking at the community creations, seeing anything super crazy, and I'm going to be pulling out characters from my own back pocket of Whassup Wrestling past that was never, televised, and just going absolute bonkers on the entire division. So that's going to be fun. Now, when it comes to titles, the FTW division title will not split apart, so we will not be resuming the FUBAR or the Hellcat titles. It'll still be all the FTW Championship. However, one way that the title will switch genders will be the mixed gender tag team matchup. Essentially, let's just say that Kimberly teams up with, Joey Terrifying. Sure, why not? He's a name in the FU or the FTW division that everyone knows about. No surprises there. And let's say that they take on Colin Styles and, Busty Buffy St. Clair, because she's in the division as well. So in that matchup, Kimberly would be defending the FTW championship. However, if it is Colin Styles who pins Joey Terrifying, then the FTW championship would revert to him, and he would be defending it against other male superstars. If Busty were to win, then she would become the new FTW champion and just defend it against other female superstars. That's basically the only proper way I can figure out of having the FTW championship swap genders without having to bring back 2 more titles, because 2 more titles is a bit too difficult. These obviously matches won't happen very often, but when they do, it'll be hopefully a special event. We will see. Okay. In the meantime, that was the FTW division. It will be returning for Survivor Series. It'll actually have its first match on the pre-show. Yes, Survivor Series is so big that it's going to have a pre-show because it has 12 matches. 12 matches for Survivor Series, and that isn't even including the pre-show. Because on the pre-show, I figured we need to have like a standard Survivor Series match. So yeah, there's no Survivor Series standard match for Whassup for Survivor Series itself. It's on the pre-show, and the pre-show will be commentated by the 3 individuals who commentated this match. So yeah, give them a chance to do stuff. Okay, so let's go back to Whassup Wrestling, and let's see, what kind of matchup should we have? No, not Last Man Standing. Those things are so boring. Especially, well, they'll be fun to play, but CPU versus CPU, god damn, because the AI is pushed towards victory. They're not pushed towards doing the match. They are pushed towards victory, which is why certain matches end fast and last man standing matches end up being boring. It gets to the point where it's like you knock down your opponent and they just step back because that's when the count is supposed to happen, and that's how you win. And more often than not, the count gets up to 9 because it is a standard referee count, and yeah, and like a count of 9 takes about like 30 seconds. And imagine that, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I think there's only ever been like 2 last man standing matches in Whassup Wrestling history, and there will be no more. No more until they actually fix the AI in CPU versus CPU combat. So we won't be doing that. Ooh, backstage brawl though. Those are always fun. Unfortunately, the only thing I don't like about the backstage brawl is that you can't determine where they start. Like, it'd be nice. Like, was it SmackDown 4 where you could actually determine where they start? I think it is. And speaking of SmackDown 4, I'm just going to say it. I miss the hardcore scrambles. Those were some fun matches. Okay, who do we want to see? Oh, I know who one person we want to see in a backstage brawl. Violence John. And who is he going to face? Let's see here. Who is a nice hardcore name? Oh yeah. Tornado's back. He'll be coming back later on in Whassup Wrestling. Oh, howdy. He's a light heavyweight? Wasn't he portrayed? No, he wasn't portrayed by the late Bray Wyatt. He was portrayed by, or going to be, is this supposed to be his brother? Oh well, he's going to be fighting here. Calm. Yeah, that's good. Violence John versus Uncle Howdy. Here we go. And just like before, we're going to be recording this one as well because Whassup Wrestling will be coming this weekend. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Violence John, and who I'm being told is Uncle Howdy. This will be one hell of a matchup, both men fighting to a brawl. And just like before, I am not alone here. I am actually joined by perhaps the better commentator than all 3 of the others combined, I will say. Jojo, welcome here. And yes, well, of course I'm here there, Weasel. You think I'm going to be missing out on the 100th episode? Whassup Wrestling would be nothing without the Jojo. Well, here's hoping that people who come in hearing that gruff voice aren't going to be turned off across it. And, a little sign there straight across the throat from Uncle Howdy. Gotta wonder whose uncle he is. Is he everyone's uncle? Of course he's everyone's uncle. It's in the name, damn it. Otherwise, everyone would just call him Howdy. A stiff shot there to Violence John, who made a name for himself in backstage brawls. In fact, it's basically how he debuted here. Going so far as to put Crackerjack on the injury list for damn near an entire year. Those two did manage to settle things. And straight steel chair shot, but Howdy rolls away and just stands there, sees the clothesline coming, and says, I can take it. So JoJo Survivor Series is coming on up next month. Any predictions on the War Games matchup? Yeah, it's going to be a council clean sweep. And every one of those resistance harlots will rue the day that they decided to sign up with Summer Holly Madison. Well, any predictions on who will be on which team? It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that the council will come out on top. Well, this is the council and harem coalition. Yeah, but the council is still on top. Even though the harem does consist of your goddess. JoJo, any words? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the matchup here. Violence John now on top of things. Heading back for that steel chair, see if he has better luck with it. And misses. Howdy just absolutely obliterates his hold, but Violence John just takes the shot and comes right back. Shot to the back of the head. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something. What's that, JoJo? That's a mask he's wearing. You can see the flesh on his neck. What the hell is this kind of cheap Halloween stuff? Well, Halloween's just a couple of weeks away. Stop trying to put things together. Well, it's John. Hefty shots and, oh, right into that kind of tool thing or garbage pail. Very hard to see. And Howdy just kicking the chair out of his hands. This uppercut and this thing just a brawl, and Violence John's arms twitching, glitching. Yeah, I'm not certain what he's hoping to do here with that. I'm not really getting his style here, and if anything, it's more of a detriment. He should probably stop that. Yeah, he hasn't gotten any form of combat back. In fact, now it's kind of looking a bit freaky. I don't know if Violence John maybe just be, or maybe it's Uncle Howdy just kind of seeping into his mind, making it clear that Violence John is just a puppet and the strings have been cut. Either that or Violence John is attempting to do the throw, and Violence John now just beating Howdy with his shoulder. And just sort of leans to the side. Shaky grip still, and those spine busters straight on the concrete. Violence John, it's like a part of him is being pulled towards Howdy. Not sure how. I suppose passing the steel chair through his body is somehow pushing the violent spirit into it. His knee to the gut, and Howdy perhaps trying to put Violence John out of his misery. And Violence John's body just flopping about. This is just what happens when you take on Uncle Howdy in a backstage area. You don't see, oh, what is this? Somehow Violence John getting Howdy up and power bombs him down. And Violence John zombifies, now just creepy. What the goddamn hell was that? Reminiscent of days of 2K18. Although 2K18, all those bugs just, most of them only ever affected women's matches. Most of them. So much so that I even tried a little side series with Charles Manstead trying to find out what was going on, and I had it all planned out, but unfortunately, Charles Manstead investigates didn't do too well. But yeah, I had like a whole storyline thing put together for that glitchiness, I guess you could call it. Here, let me just get this chapter in here. Yeah, it was actually going to turn out to be Zahara Madigan Starr who was doing all the glitchy shenanigans. So there's going to be a big, huge match between them. Oops. Come on, I can't even spell. Oops. Jesus. I keep wanting to push E for some reason. Right? Even as a glitchy zombie, violence genre reigns supreme. Yes. Yes, he did. It was a very interesting match. But yeah, I'm glad because the glitches are a part of Whassup Wrestling history. We've seen them, a lot of them. Some of them interesting. Some of them caused me some speculation as to what and how it happened. So yeah, for a glitch like that to make it to the 100th episode, that's really perfect. All right, let's talk about glitches. We talked about where the glitches were going to go. I might push that storyline again sometime soon. I think that should be fun. It would because I mean, the lore of Madigan Starr is that she is a magician. So, yeah. Let's see here. A tutorial. Do I want to do a War Games? It would be nice to know how they work going into Survivor Series tomorrow. But if I have a War Games now, I mean, that's great. It's the 100th episode of Whassup Wrestling. We're going to do a War Games. We're going to do 3-on-3 War Games. No, we're not going to do that. Actually, no. We'll do NXT because we're going to do Survivor Series later. All right. Who should be the 6 competitors? Too bad there weren't like 3 Canes. Do we have like 3 of 1? We've got 2 Kevin Nashes. I think we saw 2 Scott Halls. How many Triple H's do we have? On that note, how many Shawn Michaels do we have? One, 2. They don't want to do any more than 2. Triple H usually there's like 1 million of those, or of him. If not him, we're almost one. Really? Okay, I guess he just didn't want to get in there. Oh, what the hell is this? Only 2 Undertakers? I don't think there's 3 of 1 competitor. Oh, yeah, we gotta do Zeus. I don't think I would ever put Zeus in anything else. Actually, you know what? Oh, who is... Ooh. Wait a minute. 1 sec. I don't know why I really care on this one. Oh. He's actually in there. I don't think I would want him anywhere near Whassup Wrestling. Well, 1 second. Let me just... Let's see. Zeus's career highlights playlist. Wow. Yeah, I was surprised it actually lasted like 10 minutes. The human wrecking... Really? WWE labels him as the human wrecking machine. Okay, Hulkamaniacs, Ted DiBiase, the Barbarian Warlord, and Zeus. Well, okay, we got to put him in with Ted DiBiase. Where are you, Ted DiBiase? Ted DiBiase, there we go. I don't think we have either the Barbarian or Warlord. We don't have Barbarian. We don't have Warlord, no. Okay, let's put him in with Macho Man, because he also teamed with Macho Man as well. Okay, Wrestling's Past versus... Kevin Owens. Yeah, Seth Rollins has a history with Whassup Wrestling. Yeah, Doink is in the game. No, let's go Dolph Ziggler. I like Dolph Ziggler. He got the rough end of the stick. And here's hoping that he does a Cody Rhodes. And that he goes out, makes a name for himself, comes back, and everyone's like, oh my god, get him in the main event of WrestleMania. Yeah, so Dolph Ziggler looks like a personal choice. Entrance on. Jesus Christ. I gotta see this train wreck that is Zeus's entrance. Everything else good. Advantage random. Alright, here we go. Oops, gotta set up to record. War Games!
The following is a men's War Games match.
Yay!
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Just don't look at where we got the idea from.
Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 305 pounds, the human wrecking machine, Zeus!
And luckily, ladies and gentlemen, he will be joined by the meticulous Macho Man Randy Savage and Ted DiBiase, 2 individuals who will be able to carry him. Unfortunately, both those men will be locked inside of a cage, so their assistance will not be felt for some time. So this will be a very interesting first couple minutes of this War Games matchup. Zeus looks to be surprised or perhaps confused. I wonder what he's even doing in here. Oh, we see that they're already in the cage. We saw Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins out there. Not the best individual to be left alone with.
From Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Good old KO representing the greatest country out there. Greater than all others. It's in the national anthem. No one can question it. And no one can hope to dismantle it. That is the greatness of Zimbabwe, otherwise known as Canada. Legal fact, check it out. Oops. Isn't that precious, ladies and gentlemen? Zeus actually has a theme song. Well, here we go. Both men starting in the same ring. We'll see who has the advantage. And nice, Kevin Owens taking Zeus down. Oddly enough, JoJo did not want to be a part of commentating on this one. Not certain why. So it looks like it's up to me. Zeus taking things slow. Classic style wrestler. And Owens, though, taking him down. DDT, middle of the ring. Spikes his head. And, well, Zeus attempting to just throw himself at Owens. If all else fails, use your body as a weapon. As I've said time and again, and even the referee has no desire to watch Zeus compete. Oh, Jesus! Oh, just throat catching the bottom rope. And Zeus with a hefty kick to the knee, catches Owens and sends him straight to the other side, or straight to the other ring. And Owens with Zeus up, just parades him around off the top rope, giving him a taste of his own medicine. And will Zeus have help coming? No big ominous lighting effect here. And it looks like, yes, Ted DiBiase, Zeus has some assistance, and DiBiase will not be coming in alone. DiBiase, get the tables. You may want to hurry there, Ted. Clothesline to the back of Zeus's head as DiBiase just really taking his time here. Well, he manages to come in, realizing his partner is getting dismantled, and Owens just punches him in the face. Just walks right over. Empty shot sends him facing Zeus. Zeus unaware of doing anything. And Owens fighting back, and DiBiase from behind. He's going to need a partner soon. But is it a partner that he can trust? Table is still set up on the side of the ring. And DiBiase comes in to join up. And Zeus, though. Spinebuster! And let us remind you, that table was set up by DiBiase himself. So Owens should be getting some assistance. He certainly needs it. And it is Seth Rollins. Rollins making his way to the ring, having to take the long way around. Cap's going to be taking his time, coming in, I believe, with the kendo stick. And Zeus just picks her right up. Oh! And Rollins not exactly helping his partner here. A love loss between these two, that's for certain. It's Ted DiBiase and Zeus just watched down at him. And Rollins just giving them more and more weapons to play with. We've got one traditional ring and one hardcore ring. Now in comes Rollins. Zeus sets up the table. Or at least I suppose he was going to set it up in the corner. So finally Owens has some assistance. Certainly took his sweet time. And already, I was going to say, already Rollins was on his way out. So we do know that this should be Macho Man. Bit of favoritism there. The referee opening the cage door a bit early. Kendo stick in hand. Kendo stick across Owens' face. Shots in the midsection. Not going to allow that DDT to come in. Not certain what else Macho Man has brought in. Looks like a steel chair. And Rollins fighting back. Clapping the hands and DDT. DDT onto the stop sign and DiBiase getting a shot in as well. So Rollins having no trouble with Zeus on his end. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Owens, who's being dismantled by these legends. And anytime Owens gets in some damage, another one comes in from behind. Ziggler just chomping at the bit, wanting to get in. He'll be coming in fresh, but for how long? Owens and Rollins in deep trouble here. And back onto Owens. And in comes Ziggler, just strutting his stuff on the outside. No real rush. Though not going for a weapon, just comes right in, and here we go. Steel chair on DiBiase. 2-on-1 situation inside the other ring. This thing is just absolutely full of weapons, and I have to say Zeus was about to toss Rollins through the table or not, but the table's still set up. A pair of 2-on-1 situations, and the legends are absolutely dismantling the new generation. Or really the new generation. Series of shots there from Rollins. Turnarounds, takes Macho Man down. And Zeus. I think Zeus just threw himself through the table. Oh, whatever works. I'm assuming that's what he thought. You know, he was like, saw the table and was like, oh, I got to go through that. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is just a preview of what to expect at Survivor Series, the War Games that determines the future of Whassup Wrestling. If the Council is victorious, #1 contendership to all titles whenever they deem, well, whenever they want, really. And no questions asked at that, though only one shot per title, thankfully so. However, if the Resistance are victorious, then the Council is disbanded. All powers of control stripped away from the figures of general managerialship. Kitty and Stephanie McMahon, they will just be standard performers, essentially. And Rollins almost pinned, and Ziggler finally going to go over and assist. And unfortunately, this leads Owens to DiBiase. And, oh, we're almost close to seeing Macho Man's patented elbow. We're seeing the same glitch effect that was working against Violence John earlier, although would it be working against him? Violence John was victorious. And Kevin Owens trying to swing that stop sign, unfortunately couldn't quite do it.